Hey howdy, hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today's 2-minute Zen Doodle will be this little basket weave. This is what you are going to need for today's doodle. Now let's take a moment to get our workspace ready for our alone time. Okay, so let's get started. You do not have to use a 2.5-inch square. You can use a larger one. Just don't use an 8.5 by 11. I'm using a 2.5-inch just to keep things a little speedy. So we're going to start out with a loose border. You can make it all kind of funky. And then when you have that, you're going to use these two kind of corners to make a square or a rectangle. I like to use mine rounded. Kind of this first row will remind you of maybe drawing teeth. Don't worry if they are misshapen or a little wonky, like that one there. Then we're going to go down and we're just going to continue this pattern. So now you should have something like that, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to alternate. We're going to do vertical lines, horizontal lines. It doesn't matter how many lines you put inside these. They can be different. They can be the same. It just doesn't matter. When you get to the second row, you're going to go to the square above it and do the exact opposite. So the one that's above is vertical, so this one I'm going to do horizontal, and so forth and so on. So we get to the next one, that's horizontal, we will go vertical. Okay, so what we're going to do now that we have finished that, we're going to go in and we're going to add a little definition to these squares in here. So you just want to go back over and kind of bring these out forward from our little line designs that we put inside them. And then I'm also going to go and kind of thicken up this border. Like so. The next step we're going to do is we're going to lay down graphite. You see in this how I've kind of shaded in so you kind of get a 3D quilted effect. What we're going to do is you're just going to come in and we're going to lay down graphite. We're not necessarily coloring or shading. We're just putting in graphite so that we can use it when we apply our smudge stick. So you just want to go out at the bottom corners, like the sides, the bottom, and then the outside. So just lay down some graphite in those areas. Doesn't have to be a lot. You can almost be a little messy even. See? It's not all that pretty, is it? So we're going to go in with our smudge stick. This is a blending tool you can get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I've misplaced my little homemade one. I really like him. And then I'll just go in and put little highlights in. If I don't think that I have enough, just go right down the center, kind of clean up that highlighted area. You don't have to do this. It's a preference thing. But there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed learning this little Zen Doodle. This is just a little practice of something you can do to put into your larger Zen Doodles. Next week, we will be working on this lovely. So I hope you come back and join us next week. Like, comment, share. It all helps me get seen. Hope you guys have a safe and fun week. Peace, love, and rock. Bye.